Hello and welcome to the Future of Day Trading Remastered for 2022. In this lesson, we'll be discussing origin levels. Okay, now that you know about hold levels and break levels, let's talk about another type of break level called an original level, or as I like to call them for short, origin levels. An origin level is a point that has hit a break level and failed to break its move, creating a moment of polarity in the future, creating an origin level or a breakout moment. So these original levels look like this. They're a valley that has been created from the past. It's a break level that has been hit and it failed to actually use that break move to fuel something up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down into timeframes and see if we can find some of these origin levels. Now, know that an origin level is always going to be a point of breakout in the future. It's a break level that gets hit. It fails to use that moment that it tried to break the move to create a point that it needs to get over in the future. So in this moment, if this break level fails to get over top of this, well, it's going to create a breakout moment in the future. And another one would be right here. It's a break level that was hit, but never quite hard closed. And you can see right there that it creates a very big breakout point in the future. So origin levels are massive breakout points. We can even go back further in time to find some more. And let's look maybe over here. Where is a 2-candle valley that gets hit? We're going to move this to our time frame blue, which is 1 hour. This is a moment that in that exact time and space, if you were to rewind this to here, you have a break level on a chart. A break level gets hit, but instead of actually breaking the move, it fails to break this move up, creating what's called an origin level. So when you hard close over this, you are going to create a massive breakout in the future, or what's known as an origin level. And we can see the compression of this level from the trend here to all the way down here, distribution to distribution candle against an origin level. And we can kind of walk through this thing and see where you see the compression of an origin level or an original level, a breakout point, the first valley of the move. And you can then see where it has its breakout moment. Lose your trend, you hit your origin level. Guess what? Simply just adapting your trend. And let's speed up TradingView by refreshing it. Good old TradingView every single time we have to do this, which is quite okay. Let's go to our replayer tool, go back to here and see where we can find that breakout moment in the charts. Remember, this is a moment that would have had a break, a hard close that would have signified this is having a huge breakout. So we can see the breakout moment is here. If we go down in time frames, down to the 5-minute, down to the 3-minute, down to even the 1-minute moment, you'll see when this move breaks, it has a large breakout. Origin levels create perfect points of polarity in your chart. You can find them everywhere and see, hey, wow, look at these massive breakout moments. And it moves up from here a solid 4%, which is crazy, by the way. That's a ton. So an origin level is a valley that was created in the past as a break level, and the break level failed to materialize into something meaningful, and it used that to create this moment of polarity that breaks out the charts in the future. Well, why don't we go find some of these on higher time frames, maybe even like a 4-hour time frame, to find some of these points where, hey, an origin level could cause a massive breakout. What seems to be a good spot? You've got ladder points here. You don't really have any origin points here. You're trying to find something where you created a 2-candle valley and it would have created a break level for the future. So you have a 2-candle valley here. So in theory, this could ladder to this point here, or it could break the chart down entirely. So, oh, we never reached that price. Okay, bad example. Let's try to find another one. I always do this stuff live and on the fly so that it's organic and natural. Let's look at this range here. Let's go here. We don't have any 2 candles here, but we have one right here. Aha, okay, great. You have the perfect candidation. Actually, do you hit this level? No, you don't. So you actually need to find the valley that was created. Aha, you see, I made a mistake. I actually missed where the valley started. The valley actually starts right here, which in theory creates it as an origin point. It was a break level that got hit and it failed to have a breakdown. So in the future, this should cause a massive breakdown on the charts. So if we zoom out and scroll through, you can see that when you lose this level, you create a massive breakdown in the charts, actually quite large. So you can find these origin levels or breakout points or points of polarity in the charts by finding the valleys in the charts and marking them once they get hit. So finding the valleys that are break levels, something that represents the breaking of a move, and a break level that fails, it then creates itself as an origin level. So we can walk through that and take a look at the exact moment that that happens. Take this off, make our screen larger here, get more screen real estate, and you have no 2-candle valleys here that would cause for what would be the break of a move. The next one you had actually would have been right here at 51,000, but that's okay. We're just using this one right here. So we have a break level. We haven't hit it yet. For all we know, we're laddering the move. We can draw our trend here, which would have been like this to this. You haven't hard closed the trend. You start to hard close the trend, and right there, you hit the origin level or the break level, and you fail to break down the move. This is the moment where you're saying, hey, look at this. I need to adapt my trend on the smaller time frames, which would have been right here. You can go to the smaller time frames. We're not going to worry about going to the smaller time frames and getting perfect trend accuracy. Rather, we just want to follow some good rules. You can mark that level as now a break level that was on the charts. It hit that break level, which is indicating that, hey, we should probably be failing at this time, but we didn't fail. We actually rejected the fact that we're breaking the move. So in theory, we should be breaking the move, but we rejected that theory to create now what's called an origin level. This is the point in the future that when you hard close it on its same time frame, or maybe one time frame below, you're going to have a massive breakout moment. So let's see what happens here. You follow your trend, you hit that origin level again, and there you go. In this moment, you have confirmed it as an origin level. When you go and you attack it the second or the third time and you've created it here, it fails the breakout, and now it's an origin level. So when you go forward in the future here, we can simply maybe go to the daily time frame to see exactly what happened with this level so we can speed things up a bit. You can see that once you break this level, you're likely going to have a large breakdown. So this will support the same direction that your stock chart is going in with ranges, and you could go here and mark range to range like this. And this is going to support the same direction until you hard close that, which is going to lead to a massive moment of polarity on the charts. And polarity is when you have big explosions. It's the final moments. A polarity in a move would be very much like polarity in poker. It means black and white or salt and pepper. It's very one of two results, binary if you would, 0 and 1s. It's only two results that can happen, straight up off of it or right down below it. There's no kind of go under it, move a little bit, move back up, move back down. Once you hard close and break that level, it's gone. Your moment of polarity has happened. And you can see exactly right here where that happens, where you have the 4 hour that tries to break it and it hard closes that origin level, and then it has a massive move down. And if you were to go to this moment in time, you could probably see a more visceral reaction to this and go down in time frames here. Go to the 1 hour, you see the first 1 hour time frame closes. Beyond that, you could find the 15-minute time frame that's closing, and so forth and so forth, probably all the way down to like the 1 minute charts here, where you see the 5 minute hard closes it and it has a major dump because that's kind of the first time frame that's confirming that, hey, this origin level is being lost. And then as time goes on, you're just confirming larger and larger pieces. Have you confirmed the hourly? You did confirm the hourly actually twice. Have you confirmed the 4 hour? Yeah, you confirmed the 4 hour, and then this thing is gone. And obviously, the longer you wait for higher time frames to confirm, the more and more you're giving up on the other side of profits when you're trying to short this thing. Short being that you're saying that Bitcoin's price is going to go down, and you take a short position and Bitcoin's price goes down and you make huge profits. So an origin level is very, very interesting because it's once upon a time a break level that existed on your chart, and you can find them all over the place. And it's once upon a time a break level that existed. It got hit, signaling that, hey, this move is breaking, but it failed that breakout, creating it into be almost like this ultra break level or this ultra moment of polarity. You can think of it as polarity in that moment when it gets created. And then when that original level breaks and starts to hard close, kiss your trade goodbye, because it is going completely in the other direction. Maybe we can find one more example. Let's just kind of erase our chart and move through the charts here to find maybe where we could see a breakout moment. So you would have this guy right here, and you haven't hard closed yet on accumulation. So this is a candidation for an origin level. Maybe there's something on the daily. This was in existence first, so that would be where the original level is. And the trick to finding these is to go and find the very first valley that was created. So even right here, I can see that we have a 4 hour, but maybe there's something even smaller time frame. You want to find the very first valley that was created. Was this tested? We can zoom in and take a look. It was not. Actually, instead of testing, it's a break level, but it laddered the move. Therefore, it would have had a trend associated with it. So it can't be this. What about on a 15-minute chart? Do we have something on a 15-minute chart? We can go all the way back here. And this actually hard closed. So that wasn't the candidation. That hard closed. This has a breakout. Oh, okay. Right here, we have a 15-minute level. Okay, we can keep moving down in time frames and moving backwards to see, hey, where was the original level here? If we were to mark another moment right here, did this have a hard close? Actually, it didn't have a hard close right here. So now you have two origin levels. This is amazing. Now we found the exact moment. So this looks like it's the origin level on a 5-minute chart right here. This is going to give you an even better accuracy than that 15-minute level. And this would be your 15-minute level. So you can say the top one is the 5 and the bottom one is the 15. So if we were to take this off and take the replayer tool forward, you're going to see this 5-minute level origin level attacked in the future as the original point in this chart. So now you have something to work forward from there. So now you can see where this original level is not being broken. We can get rid of the 15-minute one because that's simply not going to be used anymore. And you can see where this is trying to create the breakout on larger time frames by going and attacking that move. And then if we were to go and use our stronger time frames, you'd actually find the hourly, which is right here, which is the actual origin level. And you can see that, hey, this is not breaking the move. Rather, it's created a point of polarity on the chart, something it has to get over to have a massive breakout. It is a break level that failed once upon a time and now has turned into a point of polarity, or like an ultra break level where it goes and it just rips through it and has this huge movement, just like we saw in the past with the 4-hour level. So origin levels are critical to understanding breakout points. And when you're trying to create a strategy about buying these breakout points, you never want to buy the actual breakout point. You want to buy something much lower like a trend that would have been created maybe from here to here on a smaller time frame. Maybe like a range trend on a smaller time frame, or even a hold level inside of here somewhere, something like this. Or, you move down in time frames and you can say, here's a 15-minute hold level. It looks like a pretty good spot. Or here's your actual trend right here. This also looked like a good spot, right? So there's all these different spots you could buy on the chart, different justifications you could make, but finding those breakout points and those origin levels give you great clarity on when these massive moves in the chart happen and these breakout moments. Origin levels are pretty critical, and they can be mixed with the combination of the effective time and hold levels and trends in very interesting ways. So origin levels are very cool. The original level that got rejected on the chart from the highest time frame, as always. And yeah, they're going to be great points of breakout or points of polarity in the charts. So I'll see you on the next one.